It's a dream come true. We're surrounded by trillions and trillions of sweet, delicious kiwis.
That must mean the travel guys are in New Zealand next.
Oh, good.
Travel Guys is brought to you by Flight Centre. 145 stores across Canada and online at flightcentre.ca.
Hi, I'm Jim Gordon.
Tanakwi, I'm Darren Parkman, and we are the Travel Guys.
What's that word mean, by the way?
Well, in the ancient Maori language, it means hello from the beautiful forest land of, wait for it, Rotorua, New Zealand, which is where we are now.
Wow. Coming up in our Kiwi Road Show, we'll check out all this area has to offer. We'll visit an ancient Maori thermal village and do a little zorbing.
And we'll head to nearby Taronga for some kiwi tasting and surfing.
And we'll also visit the biggest city in New Zealand, known as Auckland.
All that and more coming up, so stick around, bro. Whoa! Well, we just arrived in New Zealand. I'm unbelievably jet lagged. He's jet lagged. I'm unshaven. I'm exhausted.
I haven't slept in 2 days.
It shows.
Thank you. So what better time for a little game we like to call Jim and Darren Drive on the Wrong Side of the Road on the Other Side of the World.
It's a little weird having the old steering wheel on this side of the car, but I'm pumped. I think I can do it.
I'm very scared.
You ready?
Yeah.
Here we go. Geez, I really feel like I'm getting the hang of this driving on the wrong side of the road thing.
We haven't left the parking lot yet.
Good point.
What was that for?
Just general fear.
Oh.
Decided to jam on the brakes. Your inclination is to want to get over on the other side of the street into oncoming traffic, which would probably be dangerous, wouldn't it?
My inclination is to start crying. But,
yes.
you're doing okay. A little slower.
I'm a little afraid. That's not the signal, is it? No, that's not the signal.
It's start raining, actually.
Is that the signal?
Yeah.
No.
The car coming right there. You might want to just slow her down.
Hey, he's on the wrong side of the road over here.
No, this is his country, you see.
I see. So it's me that's on the wrong side of the road.
Listen, just watch the road, would you?
All right.
Well, Darren and I are here with Anita Gardner. She's one of the guides here at this very impressive hot springs and geyser area here at Waka.
And that's actually not the full name of where we are right now. What's the full name?
Te whakarewarewa o te ope taua a wāhio.
Say that 3 times fast.
Wow.
Yeah. Now, there's some pretty impressive geysers here to see if you're a tourist, but there's actually a long Maori tradition associated with the hot springs, isn't it?
Well, with the ones we have around, we have cooking areas, bathing areas, and we utilise what Mother Nature's actually given us so that nothing goes to waste.
So you can cook in the hot springs, you can bathe in them, and there's a lot of uses, isn't there?
Even with the mud.
And you guys have like small hotels and inns here on the property?
It's not a hotel, it's our ancestral home. And that's where a lot of people can actually come if they want to stay with us, living inside the village.
Well, the oil in the water, you can really feel it, can't you?
You sure can.
That's Mother Nature right there.
The cement is very, very hot as well.
Yes. Any idea where we are, by the way? Are we lost?
We are, yes.
As usual.
Yeah.
That's good. I will say, though, the Lord of the Rings movies made the New Zealand wilderness famous. I can see why. It's pretty beautiful.
It's very dense here, almost like a jungle.
Is there monkeys up here?
I don't think so.
Good. Well, where are we now, sir? Is this is a lovely little town? Is it Rotorua? Is that
close?
Am I right? Did I pronounce that right?
Very, very close, but you're way off. It's Rotorua.
Rotorua.
Yes.
New Zealand, right?
Yes.
I'm surprised how much it looks exactly like any town in North America. I mean, it's nothing really to set it apart, except that phone booth.
Those are very different. Now, the one thing did you notice as soon as we got into this town, the smell of sulfur? You have to kind of accustamize yourself without getting stung by a bee to the smell of sulfur.
Rotten eggs.
That's it. That's the smell you get.
Well, the town's full of thermal hot spots and in hot springs, and I guess that's the kind of smell you get.
Yeah.
Well, it's time to get cultified here at the Heritage Hotel in Rotorua.
Wait a second. Is that actually a word?
Look it up. It is. Cultified.
All right.
Either way, we're going to check out a traditional Maori show here at the hotel.
Let's grab our seats.
We're going to get us some culture. We're going to get cultified. Well, you may think New Zealand's greatest sport is cricket or rugby, but no, you'd be very, very wrong. It's actually zorbing.
Invented here in New Zealand, you get inside a plastic ball and there's some water, and well, just watch this.
Well, we're actually going to do the zorbing here. Are you with me or are you against me?
I got a cab waiting here, actually. Yeah.
High five. Here we go. Okay, that was very frightening. It was very frightening, but we survived it.
Yeah.
Yeah?
We were very close there.
Jim vomited inside the zorb, but
Just a
that's
tiny
okay.
bit.
Yeah, it was good though.
Small bit.
A lot of fun.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes. You okay there?
1, 2, 3.
That was weak.
Hi, I'm Jim Gordon.
And I'm Darren Parkman.
And we are the Travel Guide.
We are way down under this time. Behind us is the largest city in New Zealand. It's Auckland.
We got a lot to discover, so let's get moving.
Well, Jimmy and I are actually feeling very honored at the moment. We're inside Auckland City Hall, and no, we're not here to receive keys to the city. But we have been made to feel very welcome by His Worship Mayor John Banks, and thanks for talking to us today.
Very welcome, and welcome to Auckland.
Well, thank you very
sir.
much.
Sir, when times get difficult economically and Canadians love coming here, do you still go after markets as aggressively as you would have when times are great? Because, as I said, Canadians love coming to your city specifically.
We get a lot of promotion and marketing going. When the going gets tough, we get cracking, and it's important that we increase our spend on international tourism promotion and marketing, and we're doing that in Canada as we speak.
Tell us about some of the highlights here in Auckland. What are the must-sees while you're here?
The must-sees don't cost any money. You can get out on the harbour, or you can climb some of the volcanoes, and there's plenty of those around, or you can just migrate up Queen Street and have a look around, or go to the cafes or restaurants.
I've noticed a pub or two as well.
New Zealand is only second to the Aussies, and probably third to the Canadians in drinking beer. So there's plenty of opportunity for that.
You know our country well, yes.
Yeah.
Great. Now at the Occidental Bar. Yes. What are you drinking?
I got myself a Max Gold New Zealand lager here, which is delicious. And what do you got there?
I'm drinking what is probably New Zealand's best-known international beer, Stein Lager.
Ah, looks delicious.
It's very nice.
It's a tough gig we got here, though, isn't it?
Yeah. And by the way, this is the first of many, so let's kind of go slow, eh?
Yeah. The things we do for our craft. Well, continuing our pub crawl, we're now at a fine old Irish establishment in the heart of Auckland called O'Carroll's.
You know, it reminds me of that fantastic pub crawl we did in Dublin. You remember that one?
I do remember that, actually. Is this a flashback?
It is. Take a look.
Sláinte. It's amazing how Guinness makes friends. Good times,
That's
I remember
fun,
that.
huh? Yeah.
You're not the only one who brings clips along on these
what do you
trips.
got?
I've got a clip. Remember the time we had that great pub crawl in London? Take a look. Oh, no, he's hungry.
Look at
He's hungry.
this.
It's
all going down. It's just going to swallow all that, isn't it?
All right, let me give him another one here. Hang on. You want another one? There you go. That didn't look like London to me, actually, no?
You know, you really got to review your clips before we come on the show. That's what I do.
There was no elephants in London,
No,
was there?
there was no drinking
I
in
think
that
that might have
show
been
either.
Thailand, yeah. Sorry.
Well, Parkman and I are taking a little road trip. About 2 hours south of the city of Auckland is the city of Tauranga.
It's fun driving on the wrong side of the road, isn't it? Great little seaside village, though. Waterfront cafes, and it's very, very hot today, about 90 degrees, 30 Celsius. Hoping they have some of those beer drinks we like here.
I bet they do.
Good. Man, it is beautiful down here on the Strand, they call it, or the Strip, I guess. Kind of reminds me of South Beach, Florida, but it's still a little hard to get used to the time change here in New Zealand.
Big time difference. But you know, speaking of time, did you know that New Zealand is actually one of the first places on the planet to see the new day?
Interesting.
Yeah.
Wow, very good. I'd like to be one of the first people to see the new night in this rockin' town.
Oh.
I can almost imagine it.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a bit pathetic on my part, but I don't really care.
Good thing you have no shame.
It is a good thing.
Well, now it's time for a little thing we like to call Jim and Darren Meet the People.
Or as it's also known, approaching total strangers that would normally ignore us. Let's go.
Heath, tell our viewers at home, what is the best thing about New Zealand?
It would have to be the lifestyle. Have to be the lifestyle. You've got so much coastline, sunshine, and you can sit around and do this all day. You know, there's so many bars, cafes, good food, good culture, good people.
Well, I'll ask you a quick question. What's the best thing about New Zealand?
Probably just the atmosphere. Yeah, the lifestyle. Yeah, it's pretty good.
The beer?
Oh, yeah, it helps, mate.
Tell our viewers in Canada, best thing about New Zealand.
Outdoor living, hunting, diving, fishing, bushwalking, that kind of stuff.
Steinlager is the New Zealand beer, isn't it?
That's correct. Yeah.
I'd sure love to try it. What's it taste like?
That's pretty good. Yeah, have a sip.
Well, thank you. I wasn't trying to invite myself. That is one fine brew. Can I have the rest of it?
You guys mind if I have some of your drinks?
Cheers. Thank you. What's your favorite thing about New Zealand so far?
I think I went to South Island, did a trek or a hike in the Fjordland. It was amazing. It was beautiful, yeah.
What's the best part of this lovely country?
Firstly, the friendly people, beautiful beaches, not too bad food.
I think pretty damn good food. You got good lamb, don't you?
The lamb's not bad, yeah.
Are you enjoying being interviewed by me?
Oh, yeah, it's fun.
It's fine. It's not exactly a ringing endorsement, actually.
You're traveling through here. What brings you to New Zealand?
It's just me and my sister here to live the dream.
What's the best thing about New Zealand, in your opinion?
It's friendly and safe.
It's pretty safe?
Yeah, and friendly.
What do you want to do while you're here?
Well, on the North Island, we're just trying to go from beach to beach.
Any surfing or just swimming or just tanning?
Just tanning. We're from London.
Say, it's like our country. Yeah, you don't get a lot of sun there, do you?
It is pretty safe. People don't come up and bother you on the streets or anything like that?
Yeah.
Except for me, right?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Well, if you're not enjoying the afternoon cafes and patios or overdoing the nightlife like somebody we all know.
True.
Yeah.
Yes.
There's lots to do here in the Tauranga area.
And, you know, if you got some time off, you can enjoy surfing, you can do a little kayaking, you can even climb fabled Mount Manganui right behind us here. You want to do that?
No. Well, we're now over on a gorgeous beach and a ton of people taking advantage of the great surfing behind us.
And because you and I, sir, are blessed with natural athletic ability, I say we get out there and hang 10. Let's do it. Come on, man.
Oh, I sense a really bad camera gag coming here.
No, let's do it. Come on.
Yeah, I'm sorry. There's no camera gag there at all, was there?
No, that was really us out there. By the way, I didn't realize your head was way too big for your body. I just noticed that.
I get a lot of complaints about that.
Yeah. You know, if you're in Tauranga and you like the classic look, the Hotel Armitage is just off the strip and a stone's throw from the ocean.
You know, when you come to New Zealand, of course, you're going to have great wine, but also great food. We're in downtown Tauranga at the Naked Grape, enjoying some fantastic food. Buddy, what are you having?
I'm having the delicious sirloin. What are you having?
I'm having fantastic pork tenderloin.
And we're hanging out with our new friend, Jasmine, who's having the fish. And by the way, Jasmine is not a paid extra on the Travel Guys show. She really is our friend.
Really?
Okay, she is a paid extra, actually. You can pick up your check tomorrow, by the way.
And pick up your glass now.
You earned your money here tonight. Cheers.
Ah, that's good. Well, we've had a great dinner at the Naked Grape. Why don't we check out a little nightlife? What do you think?
That's not really my scene. I got some reading to do back at the hotel,
Not
actually.
your scene, yes.
Who am I trying to kid? Let's go.
Well, wait a second.
There we go. Barkeep. Thank
you, sir.
Thank you. Crown and Badger. Crown and Badger. Yes. I like the name of it. It's got a ring to it.
I'm okay with that. Let's check it out.
All right. Well, we're here at the Crown and Badger, and this is what I call nightlife.
Yeah!
What's your name?
Stacy.
Stacy, I like your name, Stacy. It's very pretty.
My name is Harrison Ford.
Harrison Ford. Cheers.
Cheers. Nice to meet you,
Stacy. Stacy, is it okay if I call you a Kiwi? Is that an insult?
I'm a Scottish Kiwi. Scottish Italian
You're a Scottish Kiwi.
I am.
Kiwi.
So, you know, I think it's great that you're the manager here. Does that mean I can get free drinks for the rest of the night?
Maybe not the rest of the night.
Like, what would you consider, like maybe another hour?
No, depends on how well behaved you are.
New Zealand happens to be synonymous with one thing, and it's this tasty and delicious little fruit called the kiwi.
We're about a half hour outside of Tauranga at Kiwi 360 Plantation, and we are going to find out the story behind this fabled and famous fruit. What are you doing here?
Well, you know, when I was in clown college, I did a bit of juggling.
Juggling. Yeah, you're going to do that now. Okay,
right, try here. I never said I was good.
That was a good try, though.
Jimmy, I gotta tell you, this country is Kiwi crazy, this New Zealand.
Yeah.
Kiwi are on the Kiwi carts in the middle of a Kiwi orchard.
How many more times are you going to work that word Kiwi into a sentence?
Probably about 8 more times, actually.
Wonderful. Well, before Parkman and I fill our pockets with this fabulous fresh kiwi fruit, we're going to ask a couple questions to Graham Crossman. He's the owner and operator here at Kiwi 360.
Now, Graham, these tasty little fellows are actually considered a delicacy where we come from in North America. They can get up to $2 a piece at certain times of the season, but I understand here in their homeland, so to speak, they're actually pretty reasonably priced.
Well, they are. Of course, we produce so much, but don't forget, too, that we send all the very best product into our export markets in the Northern Hemisphere. 52 countries around the world, including Canada.
Here you can buy them for as little as 20, 30 cents at certain times of the year.
At the supermarkets, 20, 30 cents.
Well, I'm finally fulfilling a lifelong fantasy of being surrounded by literally trillions and trillions of sweet, delicious New Zealand kiwis. Look at them, they're everywhere.
You are correct, sir. We're surrounded by different types, too. We've got gold kiwis and the green kiwis here at the Kiwi 360 vineyard.
If you know how many times I've dreamt about this, I'm going to pick one of these little guys, and I got to eat one of these guys.
Well, you know what? You should actually, wait, they're not actually ripe for about another couple months.
Oh, I just broke a tooth, actually. Oh. Delicious, though.
And Graham, a lot of people around the world may not know is that these haven't always been called kiwi fruits, have they?
No, they were from the Yangtze Valley in China, and for a long time they were just called Chinese gooseberries. But trying to mark Chinese gooseberries to the world in the 60s wasn't such a smart idea, so they coined the phrase kiwi fruit because of the resemblance, I suppose, to our kiwi bird, our national symbol.
Okay, I got a kiwi fact for you.
I love kiwi facts.
Okay.
Hit me.
These have to be picked by hand, and this area produces over 3 billion pieces of fruit.
3 billion of these little guys.
Yes.
That's amazing. Well, I got a little kiwi fact for you, my friend.
Oh,
little kiwi fact for you. New Zealanders often play a traditional game called Catch the Kiwi. You ever heard of it?
No.
Well, I'll demonstrate it. It's really fun, actually. Come on, let's do it. It'll be fun. Come on, catch the kiwi. There you go. Catch it. Come on, catch that kiwi. Come on, catch it.
Okay. There's no such game, is there?
No. Well, after a hard day out in the kiwi orchard, what a great way to cap things off, and with some fresh kiwi wine and some fresh kiwi fruit. Barb, tell us exactly what we're eating here for starters.
Okay, well, first of all, you've got the gold kiwi fruit here. We've had that for about 10 years in New Zealand. Lovely.
That is sweet. That is
Lovely,
good.
Very
sweet,
good, eh?
less acid.
Kiwi slippers. Trendy, but not for me.
The next one we have there is the local green kiwi fruit.
This is the one we know of in
Yeah.
Canada where we live, yeah.
Very good.
And
Tasty.
then the third one you've got there is our little wee baby kiwi.
We got a couple of crazy, wacky kiwi characters. Look, it's Kathy Kiwi.
Kathy.
Hello, Jim.
Right, yeah.
Oh, yeah, and look, it's the wild kiwi bird. Look, he's talking. He's making his wild kiwi bird sounds.
Oh, it's coming from, yeah. Yeah, okay.
Listen to that.
I get it.
It's like being in the New Zealand wilderness, isn't it?
This is a green kiwi fruit wine, very mild, lovely with white meats.
I see you don't trust us very much. We have 2 thimbles full here, but let's try it. Good.
I have let you have more. You are so lucky.
Thank you. That's really got a nice kiwi aftertaste to it, doesn't it? Very nice.
I could have 70 or 80 more of these little thimbles.
Well, we're now about 2 hours from Auckland, and it's another beautiful, bright, sunny day here in New Zealand, but I understand things are about to get a lot darker. Yes.
They are? Are you ready to do a little cave exploring?
Ooh, yeah!
We're here at the Wadamo Cave. This is a big tourist attraction here. We're going to check out some glowworms, and, believe it or not, we're going to take a little riverboat ride.
So there's glowworms in it? Do they glow? Do they shine like the sky?
Come on, let's go see.
All right. Well, now we're inside the cave, and it's very dark in here, very cool, and very claustrophobic as well.
Yeah.
and we're already lost. Yes,
it did take us
good.
long. This was discovered in 1887, and what Parkman and I have discovered, about 100,000 people go through here every year. It's quite a tourist attraction.
Where are they all now, actually? We could use some help here.
Guide is down that way.
Is there? Wow, check out this amazing limestone formation here. It doesn't even look real, does it?
Looks like a dessert.
Does. You got a spoon?
I was going to say.
Well, we're now taking a boat cruise inside the cave on a river, and I feel like this is Parts of the Caribbean, the ride at Disneyland, only this is real, and it's amazing.
We're looking at the glowworms on the roof here, the ceiling of the caves. It's like looking at the sky, isn't it?
It is, like stars everywhere, and there's just literally thousands of them all around, and I guess they're about an inch and a half long.
Yeah, I was going to say about an inch and a half. Well, now Parkman and I are in the cathedral part of the caves. Now, weddings have taken place here, and they've actually had Christmas carols and operatic performances take place here.
I've actually never been in a cave that's this spacious. It really is like a cathedral. And these limestone formations, how old do you think they are?
20, 30 years old?
You're close, 40 years old.
No.
No, millions and millions of years old, these formations. It's nature's wonder. Wow, check that out, my friend. Those, you know what those are?
What are they?
Those are actually 2 giant New Zealand wettas. They're giant insects, and they're actually pretty rare. You find them in caves. I actually saw a documentary on those before, but look at the size of those. They're like tarantulas.
You know what? I recognize those, but they're much smaller. I saw them in bigger form in Peter Jackson's King Kong, right? That's what he used as a model?
Well, exactly. He's a New Zealander, and he used these actual insects as a model for the movie. Wow, they're creepy looking. But I actually hear they're good eating, very crunchy.
Really?
Well, we've had a great time in New Zealand, and we wrap things up with the beautiful Kiwi scenery as a backdrop.
That's right, pal. But before we leave, as we always do, let's check out Jim and Darren's top 5 coolest things about our Kiwi road trip. Number 5.
Stuffing our faces with fresh New Zealand kiwi at the orchards at Kiwi 360.
I'm stuffing my pockets.
Do you have a receipt for those, sir?
No, I don't.
Come with me then.
Number 4.
Hanging 10 at Mount Maunganui Beach.
What?
Oh man, you see us go out there? Woo! We were flying.
Yeah, we're really, really flying. Do you think anybody's actually buying that?
Yes, I do.
All right.
Number 3.
Still standing after Jim and Darren's Kiwi pub crawl.
Speaking of that, where's the, you know...
What do you... Oh, I think I know what you're looking for. Right down there.
Excuse me.
Goes right through you, doesn't it? Number 2.
Checking out the glowworms on a river cruise, Waitamo Caves.
Wow, it's dark in here. Yes. You okay there? And the number 1 coolest thing
about our Kiwi road adventure is going to be traveling down a hill 100 miles an hour in a giant ball, better known as zorbing. We did it, buddy. Can we go back up and get my stomach? We'll see you next time on The Travel Guys.
Travel Guys has been brought to you by Flight Center. 145 stores across Canada and online at flightcenter.ca. Accommodation for the Travel Guys provided by Hotel Armitage in Tauranga. Located in the heart of Tauranga City in New Zealand's Bay of Plenty.
Air transportation for the Travel Guys provided by Air New Zealand. Car rental services for the Travel Guys provided by Europe Car.